everybody, welcome back. We are on day 5. And today you're going to be needing those water bottles again, and then nothing else but your Viking mindset, because we will be smashing it. So the first exercise, we're just going to be shuffling. So we're doing the same thing, 40 seconds on, 20 seconds off. So let's set the timer. And we go. So you're just shuffling to the side with me. We're trying to keep it bent and do it quick. So there. So I'm trying not to move anything else, and just this tiny movement with my legs. So we're just working on our agility, our speed, and as you reach the end, just try to go straight away again. And just watch your mats, and watch you don't slip on the floor. So just keep on going. So we try not to do it like that. We want to stay down and do these quick, tiny movements. 4 seconds, 2, 1, well done. Breathe, open up your chest. Next, we're gonna be doing some kicking. So the kicks that we do are not aerobic kicks, which is just aggravating your hip flexor. We're gonna be using our hamstring. So I want you to kick, bring it back. So do it with me. So think you're kicking somebody that's a little bit too far for you to reach them. So you need to lean back and really push that leg forwards. This way you're going to be using your core and that standing leg. And think you're leading with your heel. So it's not a nice ballet kick, it's kicking somebody in the face. So if it works for you, think of somebody that you really dislike and kick them in the face. There we go. So bring it straight back down, back up. So I'm really feeling in my core and in both of my legs. Last one, well done. Shake that leg. So we're doing one exercise in between. We're gonna come down, grab our bottles. We're gonna be lifting them over our head, bringing them together, dropping them all the way down, and bringing them back up. So this is for our triceps. So what I'm trying to do is keep my upper arm still and just use that lower arm. So I'm not moving my upper arm at all. And as I do it, I'm engaging my core. So I'm not like this. I'm not sticking my neck out. So everything is engaged. And slowly down, all the way back up. Every time I start lifting them up, I get that extra pull in my core. So I'm really engaged in the core, so that helps me to lift up the weights. Okay, so bring it down, breathe again. Now we're gonna start kicking with the other leg. So like I've said before, you always have one side that is worse than the other. You could have fantastic kicks on the right and awful on the left. So I have awful kicks on the left. So you just start to work with that. So bring it forwards, bring it all the way back. Same thing. So I'm trying to lean forwards, engage that core, and get that kick forwards. So use your hands. You don't have to do the same thing as I'm doing with the hands. So you can use them however you want. So you're just using them to get a bit more power. So you can take them down if you want to. Don't care, whatever you feel like. But just keep on kicking with that leg. All the way forwards, lean back, get it into your glute. So we're using that right glute, right hamstring. 5 more seconds. There. Well done. And it just feels good to kick. So last one, we're coming all the way down into a plank, high plank, and we're just gonna twist. So we're bringing one arm up, all the way back down. So now, in this one, you actually should be twisting. So we're just opening that body all the way up. So now I'm using my obliques, bringing it back down, all the way over to the other side. So as I'm switching between the sides, I'm not doing it like that. I'm still controlling it. All the way over, all the way down. And I'm checking my wrist is underneath my shoulder, over, bring it back. So it's still the core Let's do in the movement because I don't want to drop it down. I want to keep it high up. You have 8 more seconds. So you should be feeling really tight. Good. Bring it down. Okay, so do a bit of movement, bit of breathing, have some water if you want. Now you know the exercises, so go for it even harder because now you don't have to be thinking about how am I supposed to do this and all of that. So now we want to really smash it. So come into that shuffle, keep it bent. So don't start going like that as well, even though it feels a bit funny to do it small. So almost think you have a ladder and you have to hit every one. So this is also just for our fine movements as well. So we're getting more agile, quicker. There you go. Keep it going. So check you're always on that same level. You're not bouncing up and down because then you're losing the point of the exercise. So rather go slower and start working on your speed. There we go. Breathe. Get ready for that kick. Okay, so same thing. Picture somebody in front of you you don't like, heel in their face. Bring it back, if that works for you. If it doesn't, if you're just that nice, then think of something else. Bring it all the way back. There, even check on your balance. So you can try to hold it for a split second. There, then bring it back. Just to check where you are. So it's not here, it's long. Keep on smashing that face. All the way back. There, watch that lean. So every time, you should be feeling it here. If you're not, you might be taking it too far forwards. There. So now I feel it. Now I feel it, but as soon as I go here, I just feel it there. Last one. Well done. Come all the way down. Grabbing those bottles again. So this is what really helps the body to burn fat, to use more energy. Because now we're doing, coming from a movement exercise, lifts them up, into a static exercise. So now, because you're out of breath, your body has to work extra hard to keep all those muscles in, to be able to lift those weights up and down. So you're using much more energy. So it's very good to mix the out of breath ones with static ones. Because now I need to use more energy to keep that core in, to keep everything in, because I'm breathing so much. So take it here, just a few more. All the way up, drop it down. So I'm thinking it's kind of the longest way down because I don't want to do this and bring the elbows forward. There we go, well done. We have 2 more to go. 1 kick and 1 twisty plank. So the same thing, just set it up. And what you're trying to do is keep that forward leg still. So you don't want to be like all over the place. You want to be able to be controlled and just bring it back down. So this leg shouldn't move much. It's fine if it does. If the balance is a bit off and you have to move it a bit and you're just getting used to the movement, but just try to think every time you kick, my heel is rooted into the ground. I'm just leaning back, using that, kicking it forwards. There, all the way forwards. And the higher I can bring the leg, the more I need to lean back. So I can really feel it. If I'm not getting the leg high, it's because I'm not leaning back enough. There. So just think that. Think you're going back, keeping that core in. Last one. Feels good. Well done. All the way down. Last exercise of the day. So get those shoulders back. So constantly do your checkpoints. Before every exercise that we do, shoulders back, I always do this. I'm watching that my neck is not sticking out. My core is engaged. Glutes come down. And there. Now keep it high up. Don't drop it. So this one is not fast. As soon as you start doing it fast, you lose that core engagement and you lose the point of the exercise. So here, you have to be able to do this slow. And I'm just focusing, so I'm thinking there's a needle coming from the ground up to here, and I'm trying not to touch it. So I can't bring my core down at all. So picture that, picture a needle. 5 more seconds. 2, 1. Well done, everybody. If you want to, you can do an extra round, or you can just have a nice stretch. And I will see you again tomorrow. Well done.